The US is discussing strikes on Iran's oil facilities as retaliation for Tehran's missile attack on Israel. That's according to President Joe Biden on Thursday. Israel is weighing its options after Iran launched its largest ever assault on Tuesday. Biden was asked whether he would support Israel striking Iran's oil facilities.
We're in discussion of that. I think that would be a little, anyway.
His comments contributed to a surge in global oil prices due to the rising Middle East tensions. The president also emphasized that no immediate action was planned, but reassured that Israel would respond to Iran's aggression. A US official said Washington does not believe Israel has decided yet how to respond to Iran. However, on Wednesday, Biden said he would not support any Israeli strike on Iran's nuclear sites. Meanwhile, Israel continued to target Hezbollah in Lebanon, launching new airstrikes on Beirut. Israel appeared to be targeting Hezbollah strongholds with reports of heavy bombardment in the Dahieh area. Residents say Israel ordered people to leave their homes in parts of the district. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed Iran will pay for Tuesday's missile attack, and Washington said it would work with its longtime ally to ensure Iran faced severe consequences. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian, speaking in Doha, said on Thursday that Tehran would be ready to respond. Israel says its operations in Lebanon aim to help tens of thousands of its citizens to return home after areas near its northern border were forced to evacuate by Hezbollah attacks during the Gaza war. Meanwhile, over 1.2 million Lebanese have been displaced, with nearly 2,000 casualties reported since the escalation of Israeli attacks in the past year, primarily in the last 2 weeks.
Hello, I'm Jerry Doyle. I'm on the Aerospace and Defense team here at Reuters. I've written extensively about military affairs, defense, and military technology all over the world, and I've written a book about Chinese anti-ship ballistic missiles. Today I'm going to walk through some of the footage of the massive Iranian missile strike on Israel earlier this week and talk about some of the things that we can see about the missiles both sides used in that conflict. This bright flash in the background is where one of the incoming missiles has been intercepted by missile defenses very close to the ground. It's unclear where the debris from that missile will go, but you can see where the trajectory is taking it.
Yo! 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 Nefila!
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Yo. Look at me.
And that last reentry vehicle was very close. You can see it hits just a few blocks away. You can see the explosion. It's not clear what the target was, but again, even though that reentry vehicle appeared to go much faster than the ones in the other part of the video, they're going about the same speed. It's just much closer to the camera, so you can get the sense of speed as it travels several times the speed of sound before it hits the ground. What we see here in this video is another cluster of reentry vehicles in the night sky. As the video progresses, we'll see some interceptors, we'll see some flashes of missiles being intercepted, and we'll see them progress and move. We'll also see in the upper left-hand corner here a flash of purple light in an almost perfect circle. This flash of light here above the Earth's atmosphere, but visible from the ground, is where an Iranian ballistic missile was intercepted in space, most likely by an American-made SM-3 or Standard Missile 3 launched from a US Navy ship. The first thing we see here in this segment are these glowing dots in the sky. Those are reentry vehicles of the incoming ballistic missiles that are nearing their targets in Israel. The reason they're glowing is because they've re-entered the atmosphere with such tremendous speed that the friction against the atmosphere is causing the re-entry vehicles to heat up and glow. The re-entry vehicles carry the warhead of the missile, the explosive power that needs to be delivered to the target. This explosion here is an incoming missile that has been intercepted, most likely by a radar-directed missile launched from the ground. Now, just because a missile or re-entry vehicle has been intercepted does not mean it's harmless. It can still fall to the ground with the warhead intact, and that warhead can explode, causing tremendous damage. Now, it's really not possible to say, based on the footage that we've seen of re-entry vehicles and interceptors in the night sky, whether this has happened. However, Iran claims that its Fatah-1 ballistic missiles, which were used in this massive raid, are capable of maneuvering in flight, thus making interception and stopping them much more difficult.